Welcome. Welcome to Lessons from a High School Dropout. My name is Troy Thomas Joseph Fitch. Thank you for tuning in to our brief little lesson today. Lesson day is about the field. You see, the field is the sole governing source of the particle. Albert Einstein. I'll say that one more time. The field is the sole governing source of the particle. We have been educated in the Newtonian law world. And Newtonian laws are evident. We understand, right? If I throw a ball to you, you respond and catch it based on the speed, momentum, height, all that, right? Newtonian physics. It's traveling through the physical world. But the quantum physics world is the field of the invisible, where the invisible field controls the particle. So, let go of the steering wheel. Let go of the old ways that you were managing your life. And let's step into the quantum way of living. And I'm going to give you a couple parallels here as to how to gauge what I'm talking about and how you accept what I'm saying here on the quantum level of how we should really live our lives and move forward rather than just stay stagnated into a Newtonian physics law system that you've been taught. You and I have been taught that in order to fix something that we see as wrong, we have to physically get into the mechanics of that, dissect it, radiate it, burn it, scold, whatever, in a physical way, rather than go from a non-physical way of healing, of changing your emotions, of bringing things to you in your life. Now, I don't care where you come from on the basis of understanding the laws of the universe. You can get this very simply. And I'm going to give you an example from scientists, researchers in stem cell research. And I'm going to use one that Dr. Bruce Lipton has shared. And I do think it's a good source of understanding the quantum mechanics and listening to Dr. Bruce Lipton share. How back in the 60s when he was researching with a professor up in Virginia who had the great honor and pleasure to work with, I think the guy's name was Dr. Koningsberg. Dr. Koningsberg, Professor Koningsberg, helped formulate stem cell research. And so what they did is they took 3 stem cells, identically cloned stem cells, and put them in 3 different petri dishes and created different environments for all 3. What they found is these identical stem cells changed form much differently. Why is it that one stem cell would become one become bone, another become muscle, another become fat? It was the environment. So now if we just take this one scientific research and we put that in a 4th grade classroom and say to these 9-year-olds who are of a conscious mind and they are starting to embrace and learn and grow, and we take these 4th graders and we tell them, look, who you hang around and what you talk about, what you think about, what you kind of act out in your life, you become a lot more like that. Okay? We do become a product of our environment. What you say to yourself and how you think about yourself is important. And, you know, it's important that you need to know that you are smart. You do have, you know, a brilliant mind and a connection with a source of energy and learning that is not physical here, but you can do this through quiet time and meditation and really just sharing a belief system within yourself that is positive, because the positive energy. And this leads us to helping people understand that how 33%, 1/3 of our all healings in the medical books are from a placebo effect in how people think and observe and create things in their life based on thought alone. Now, if you happen to embrace anything of the law of attraction, you're right there with me. Because if you've ever thought something, you said, I was just thinking, but I can't believe this just happened. I was just thinking of you. I can't believe you just called. That is not something that just happened to your mother when you was a child and you saw, oh, hi, Dottie, I was just thinking about calling you. I remember my mom saying that, hi, Dottie, I was just getting ready to call you. That's the field. That's the connection we have between others that we engage with. So if it's just through thought alone that those phones ring and those people appear in our lives, or this circumstances happen, good or bad, positive or negative, we draw these things to us. And it's through the quantum world. If you tried physically to do everything physically in your life, you're going to wear down and wear down and wear down. I'm telling you, it's a whole lot easier to move through this world with a thought system, a belief system, and a power within the field that we can actually tap into, the knowledge. So remember, when we look at the field being the sole governing source of the particle, and you are looking for more revenue in your life, more income, a better house, a newer car, you got to put it out there in the field, in the thought realm, that this is what I'm going to manifest in my life. This is what I got coming to me. Because the opposite of that is the same thing. It is called the no placebo effect. Nocebo. Nocebo or placebo effect. You can get the positive brought to you, or you can find it void and null. Just won't happen. It's what you bring into your life through the quantum realm that matters. Oh, wow, that's a pretty good quote, actually. Because it does produce matter. It will produce more in your life. It will produce new people coming into your life to bring you forward, lead you to a new path. If you're looking to become a writer, you might find someone you come across with who's written books like I did on a flight here a couple months ago. A young woman talking about discovering their gift, and flight attendants self-published 3 books. Oh, I got them in my other room. You bring these people to you. And now we correspond and talk, and she's helping me formulate this really brilliant children's book I'm writing. You bring them into your life. Take time today. Take time to reflect and think about what I'm saying here, and bring these new things into your life. This podcast is brought to you by Troy Thomas Joseph Fitch, founder of Lessons from a High School Dropout, where we stand by our position on education and prison reform because they're tied. As I've mentioned before, 90% of our prisoners dropped out of high school, burnout, fed up, bad environments, whatever. I get it. Troubled homes. But our education system is failing our students. They're not getting the energy fed to them that they need to move forward in a quantum world that we're moving towards. We're getting out of this Newtonian world. I need your support. I need you to share. Just walk with me for a while down this road. Select the subscribe button down below on the YouTube channel. If you want to catch us on Spotify, definitely catch us on Spotify, Anchor, you name it. We're out there on every podcast platform, Apple, Google. Find us everywhere. And please share. Because what we're doing here is giving a new thought kind of angle as to how we really move through the world in a much better, easier way. It's important to me, it's important to our world that we share this, because it's the most powerful knowledge that is not being shared to our young and to our old, because this can change your life at any age or time. The power is within. The power is within you. Cheers. Until next time. Thank you for tuning in. Troy Thomas Joseph Fitch. Lessons from a High School Dropout. Cheers. We'll end with some more of this music. version there listening to as I was getting ready to record.
Yeah, I'm trying to listen to all the Jeff stuff and not ignore him to see what he, because I know I bet he probably was a really profitable trader. So.
Oh yeah.